Now, there was a wake-up call, if it were needed, for the leaders gathering at the UN climate conference in Madrid today, when the World Meteorological Organization warned that this decade is very likely to be the hottest ever, and 2019 the second or third warmest year on record. Well, I'm joined now by Baroness Scotland, the Secretary-General of the Commonwealth, who's due to travel to the climate conference. You're heading to Madrid tomorrow, is that right?
On Thursday.
On Thursday. I mean, it kicked off in quite a way, didn't it, with the UN Secretary-General saying we are almost at the point of no return when it comes to climate change.
And it really is as desperate as that. He knows that the Commonwealth, which is made up of 53 countries, 46 of them are coastal states, 3 of them, the landlocked ones, are bordering on the Great Lakes. We have been saying since 1989 that if we did not address this issue now, there would be real terrible consequences, and particularly for the small states, and we have 31 of the 39 small states in the world, they would face an existential threat. So for the Commonwealth countries, we've been living with this as a reality, and it's been such a battle to get the world to wake up and to say, this is not a dream, this is not something that is happening tomorrow, it's happening to us now and today. So this COP25, which is the blue and the green COP, is really pivotal. And I am so glad that the emergency, the urgency of what we need to do is now being recognised, I think, by virtually everyone.
I've been to Kiribati myself and seen the island sinking. It is terrifying. And this year's summit is going to focus, isn't it, on the ocean?
Yeah, it is. And I think lots of us forget that the world is actually a blue planet. 70% of the whole of our world is made up of our oceans. And the ocean has been so kind to us. Traditionally, it's absorbed all that heat, all that mess. And it has acted up until now as a coolant. When we held a meeting in the Commonwealth Secretariat looking at how to develop a regenerative model in 2017, I heard something very chilling from the oceanologists who were there, because they said, look, SG, we are not paying enough attention to the ocean, which has always acted as a coolant, but now things are changing. As the oceans heat up, it's going to be acting as an accelerant. So the cyclones are going to get bigger, the hurricanes are going to get bigger, the consequences are going to be terrifying, and we have to do something about it, and we have to do it quick.
We saw the President arriving at number 10 a moment ago. Can much headway be made unless he's fully behind it?
Well, I think the whole world is behind it. And it's significant to see that even in the United States, where this issue has been a question mark, look at how the states of the United States are responding, how business is responding, how people are responding, and they are facing the reality. And all of us now, if you look at what's happened in our own country here in the United Kingdom, the floods, the way in which water is penetrating into the lives of our people in a way that it has never been experiencing before. But the mudslides, the cyclones, the hurricane, look at what has just happened from Hurricane Dorian to poor Bahamas, where Abaco and Grand Bahama were destroyed. When I went to see it, it looked as if a bomb had been set off. And if you've been to Kiribati, as you have, you know what's happening in places like Tuvalu. And now these countries are living with the reality that there may be no tomorrow, and they're living with that reality today. So our Blue Charter, which was committed to last April in 2018, has made a huge difference. We are looking at action, not talk. What do we have to do? How are we going to get it? How are we going to support our small countries? That's where the Commonwealth Climate Finance Access Hub has come from, because these small countries don't have the money, and we have to get it to them.
Baroness Scotland, I'm afraid we're out of time. We could talk all evening. Thank you so much.
No, thank you very much.
Good luck in Madrid.
Thanks a lot.